Tonight, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as
to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson.
First down, here's Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he gets from the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Passes and took care of the ball as well because he threw just 5 interceptions. If you need to open things up, Russell Wilson.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Over first and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone.
The passer. Throwing his Cousins. And incomplete.
That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. 10. Cousins on first down. And this will be throwing. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he finds his target. It's sharp. Again, it's Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds up on third down. Here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown. Adam Thielen. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off
thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. And he'll be touchdown. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they're well past
the first round, but quickly proved everyone wrong who didn't take it.
And he's going to be hit. On play action, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they were
found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh! And off he
went on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he finds it
really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The rushing numbers. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl.
Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete to go. Ball on the 43. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And they'll have it in the red zone.
That and more. Remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown?
Big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense. He shatters all of those thoughts. Much more like a water bug, but maybe the most trusted.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time
to swarm and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And he's got Lockett.
To dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll get in line. Throwing is Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this.
At the 20
from the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man Sharp complete. That was the same case on that play. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Right there. The payoff ones, but you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. You got to secure it.
And he'll be taken down. They'll run for it with Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. That's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on a limb on this one and go for it. Here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it.
From the left hash, you'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Bailey's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
30, Seahawks 21.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Ballore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked. Here's Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Cousins. Fumble on the play.
And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them.
Afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have Cousins. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guy.
And 8 at the 16.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
There it is. There it is.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around.
A 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing here to start.
Through all that contact, he ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Put enough leg into it, but it's well.
Lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.